2011 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome to OpenFed Gaming. I am the OpenFed. Today we're driving a 2011 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor in a pickup truck race at the Willow Springs International Raceway on the Big Willow track. We're doing 3 laps. We started 12th of 12 cars and we started with a rolling start. Now it looks like we are driving just shortly before sunup, as we can see a little bit of light on the one side, but on the other side we're still looking at stars and the moon and a dark, fairly dark sky, and thus a little bit of a dark track, but that makes it a little bit more interesting. 3 laps and they're decent length, and these trucks are not powerhouses. They're not going to go really fast, so they're going to take a little bit of time to do. But we're going to need that time because we got 11 trucks that we got to try and pass. So as we're coming up behind it, we're not going to get too chaotic or too wild in the first lap. We're just going to try and catch up to each individual one and try and sneak by them. But I have a sneaking suspicion that right up here is a sweeping curve from the left towards the right, and if we get on the outside of him, we might be able to power past a few of them because this truck's got a lot of zip in it. So we got the one, and maybe we can catch the other one. And as we're rounding the turn, we're going to be coming up to the end of the first lap. So like I said, they're decent length laps. They're going to take a little bit of time to do. Now of course, like normal, the OpenFed always forgets to count the amount of trucks or vehicles that he passes in a race, so I have no idea where I am in this situation at the moment. But it looks like they're all right there in front of me, you know. But I do try to keep track of the laps, and we are just starting into our second, but it doesn't take long before we're halfway through, and then half the race is done. So this part of the track, well, right here is not bad. You can power around the outside here, but as soon as you come up to this very next turn up here, it gets a little dicey to try and pass them. And as you can see, there's a orangey one and a green one and a white truck. They're kind of battling with each other for, well, I don't think they really know who's going to go first or who's going to go next. So we're just going to wait a little bit because we can't pass them here anyhow. We'll let them fight it out a little bit until they decide who's going to go first, second, and third. And see if we're starting to thin out a little bit now. We're going to be coming up to that sweeping curve again, and we'll see if we can power around the outside of 2, maybe 3 of them. Well, we got the one. The green one doesn't seem to be going too fast either. But we're getting close to the end of the second lap, and you can still see just barely in the dark. There are 2 more trucks, I believe, in front of this. I'm not sure. I believe that there's 2 more. So we're coming up to the end here. Yeah, well, 1 lap left to go and 2 trucks to pass, I believe. I don't think there's anybody any further in front of them. So we're gonna zip by this orange one right here. Now, we might not have enough room on this straight section here to pass this guy. So we're just gonna have to, well, I thought it was a white truck, but it looks like it's one of those fluorescent green ones. Anyhow, we caught up to him, so just don't let him get away now. Stay with him, and worst comes to worst, we can always pass him with that sweeping curve there near the end of the lap. But I don't like to leave things till the end if I can help it, so we'll try and go by right here. But just try and keep a nice even speed, keep it on the track, and don't slide off. Now you got to be careful, because this particular track's got one deadly spot in it that I always seem to overshoot, which is right here. And as it happens, I managed to stay on the track, but that's usually where I shoot off the track. And every once in a while, if I go too fast around this corner, I shoot off on the left-hand side. But that's not going to happen today. Absolutely awesome race. I love driving the truck in some of the truck races, the snow races, dirt races, and here at the Big Willow. It's just an absolutely awesome race to run. I hope you enjoyed the video and hope to see you back again at OpenFed Gaming real soon. Until then, you've been driving in a 2011 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor with me, the Opafett.